Hello, my dear students. After completion of online classes of carbohydrates, environmental, chemistry in everyday life, and polymers, so I welcome you back to the online classes of physical chemistry. The first chapter I am going to cover is chemical kinetics. So, chemical kinetics, as you already studied in PUC first year, the meaning of kinetic, movement. Kinetic theory of gases already have studied. Now we are going to study here kinetics of chemicals in a reaction. So what is this chapter belongs to? What is this chapter deals? So this is the chapter. So this is the chapter or this is the unit. This is the unit. If you want definition of chemical kinetics, this is the unit or branch, whatever you can call, branch of physical chemistry, which deals with what? Physical chemistry, which deals with three things, which deals with first rate, or velocity or speed. All three means same. Rate or velocity or speed. All three means same. Okay? So it deals with rate or velocity or speed, and then it deals with factors influencing. I hope you know the meaning of influencing. Parinama Biru. Yav factors rate ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ, ಯಾವ factors rate decrease ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ, ಯಾಕೆ? That is factors influencing the rate of reaction. Factors influencing the rate of reactions. And the third point they are going to cover, and reaction mechanisms. Okay? So in this chapter, we are going to study the rate or velocity or speed of a chemical reaction, factors influencing the rate of reactions, and the reaction mechanism that is possible in that particular reaction. So, rate or speed or velocity or speed of reactions. So, this is the definition of chemical kinetics. This is the branch or unit of physical chemistry which deals with rate or velocity or speed, all means same, of reactions, factors influencing the rate of reactions. Why some factors are going to make a rate fast? For example, positive catalyst increases the rate, negative catalyst decreases the rate. Why? So that we are going to cover. Temperature increases the rate, temperature decreases the rate. So such factors we are going to study. The factors influencing the rate of reactions: temperature, catalyst, surface area, nature of reactant, that all we are going to cover. And finally, the reaction mechanisms. So wherever there is possible, so what mechanism is going to take place in a particular reaction. So this we are going to study in this chemical kinetics chapter. Now coming to the, first of all you should know what is the meaning of a reaction. That is very important for you. What is the meaning of a reaction? So what is a reaction? What is a reaction? So reaction is nothing but in chemistry, it is a process in which one type of chemicals are going to be converted into another type of chemicals. Okay? One type of chemicals will be converted into another type of chemicals with time. Products, okay, with time, because time factor is very important for you. So when you give time for reactants, they will be converted into products, and if you take symbol R for reactants and P for products, it will be R giving rise to P with the time. And what happens in a chemical reaction? If you observe, the same reactants are converted into products, and reactants are also chemicals, products are also chemicals. But only the definition, or according to our convention, what we think, anything taken before the reaction, we call them as reactants. These may be atoms, these may be molecules, these may be compounds, anything that we take for a reaction. So before chemical reaction, the name given to them is reactants or kriyatmakagalu. They are undergo reaction. So reactants. After reaction, whatever the thing we get, that we call products. For example, if we take H2 plus O2, H2O. So H2O2 will give you product water by the combination of the same. Then in a chemical reaction, what actually happens? If you observe carefully, what is a chemical reaction and what happens in a chemical reaction with time? With time, the concentration of reactants goes on decreasing. Concentration of reactants goes on decreasing with time. Okay? So concentration goes on decreasing. So at the same time, whatever the decrease in the concentration of reactants will be converted into, okay, concentration of products. So concentration of products increases. Concentration of products increases. Concentration of products increases. Okay? Just like it is simultaneous process. You will not get good number of marks unless and until you study properly. If you get good number of marks, that means you have studied properly. So like that, whatever the amount of reactants that is consumed during the reaction, that amount is coming out in the form of products, and hence concentration increases. Suppose if you are going to take an example, N2, H2 plus O2 giving rise to H2O. Okay? So you know very well, as long as H2 and O2 are present in your hand, H2, O2 are present in your hand, you will never get water. Remember that. If 100% H2 and O2 are as it is, you must 0% water. Only when H2 and O2 will combine at the cost of reactants, these are reactants, these are products. Okay, suppose imagine 50% H2O2 is remaining. So that 50% loss in reactant will benefit for you 50% products you get. And hence remember, the concentration decreasing of reactants is responsible for concentration of products increasing. And hence we can define the rate of a reaction either with respect to concentration of reactants or with respect to concentration of products. How much concentration of reactants we lost, that much concentration of products we get. If we lose 100% reactant concentration, 100% use, we get products 100%. And hence, the rate of reaction we are going to define in terms of reactants or in terms of products. Okay? And this you have to remember, because reactants and products are the two names given to the chemicals before chemical reaction and after chemical reaction. Now coming to what is the meaning of rate of a reaction? What is the meaning of rate of a reaction? So, rate, already I told you, in some book they will give you rate, in some book they will give you speed, in some book they will give you velocity. All means same. Rate or velocity or speed of a chemical reaction. Rate or speed or velocity, okay, all three mean same, of a chemical reaction. Of a chemical reaction. So this is, as I told you already, it is very clear on the board, and this we are going to write as rate only. We write usually rate only. Okay? So rate of a chemical reaction is defined as, how you are going to define? This is what? The decrease in the concentration. This is the decrease in the concentration. Decrease in the concentration. Then automatically should remember, whenever question of decrease comes, decrease in the concentration of reactants. Decrease in the concentration of reactants. Okay? And this decrease will come out in the form of products. Hence, we are going to use the word decrease in the concentration of reactants or increase in the concentration of products. Increase in the concentration of products. Because out of 2, 1 will be there. Out of 2, 1 will be there. So, important time is concentration decreases, that of reactants. Concentration increases, that of products. What is the important factor? With time. Time is a very, 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 very important thing. With time. And how time is proportional to the rate? It is a simple common sense. Okay? Suppose there are 3 persons who is going to A, B, C. Imagine they are taking part in 100-meter run. 100-meter run, they are participants. So A will complete within 5 minutes. It is imagination. B will complete the same race in 10 minutes. And C will complete the race in 20 minutes. Okay? So a 100-meter run by 3 participants, A, B, C. One will finish it within 5 minutes. One will finish it in 10 minutes. One will finish it in 20 minutes. Then when you are going to give ranking, you can't give first to this fellow because he is the most lazy fellow. So the rate of his is fastest. So this we are going to give first rank or first place. Second place will be given to him. And third place will be given to this fellow. That means the speed, running speed or running rate. So time consumed is less. So more fast, time is less. And hence remember, rate is always inversely proportional to 1 upon time. Shorter the time that a reaction takes, the faster will be its rate. And this rate is going to play a very important role in industries. Because in industries, we want production of things very fast and very quickly, and more quantity we need in a very small time. And hence, this chemical kinetic chapter finds an important industrial application in which we can alter the rates of reactions. Now coming to the explanation or coming to the notation of this. Now you will consider a reaction, a simple reaction. So the rate or velocity or speed of a chemical reaction, this is the decrease in the concentration of reactants or increase in the concentration of products with the time. Or we can use with per unit time, whatever that you want, with time. And if you want to combine these two definitions, you can also write rate of a reaction is, okay, you can add decrease or increase together. So you can combine these two. When you combine these two, what happens? So is change in the concentration. It may be decreased, it may be increased. Change in the concentration of the reactants or products. Change in the concentration of the reactants or products, okay, with or per unit time. Okay. So rate of reaction is also the change in the concentration of the reactants or products, because we are using change here. Change means we are going to include decrease and increase together, and hence we are going to combine reactants and products. So reactants or products per unit time. So this is the definition of rate of a reaction. Now, mathematical derivation, or actually not a derivation, the mathematical representation of rate. Mathematical representation of a rate. Now let us consider a chemical reaction in which, let us consider a chemical reaction Let us consider a general, we don't know anything about it. Let us consider a general chemical reaction of the type, we are taking it as general of the type R giving rise to P. Now suppose if in this case of R, if R1 and R2 are the concentrations, if R1 and R2 are the concentrations at two different timings, R1 at a time T1 and R2 at a time T2. Okay? Similarly, the product formed, if the concentration is taken as P1, product concentration P1 and product concentration P2 at same timing, T1 product and T2 products. Okay? Then with respect to reactant, the concentration term will be according to definition of rate. Okay? So rate is directly proportional to any rate, directly proportional to change in concentration divided by time interval, time taken. Okay, time interval. Now if that is rate with respect to reactants will be, change in concentration will be R2, change in concentration will be R2 minus R1 divided by difference in time T2 minus T1, okay? This will be the rate. And this we are going to use negative sign because the concentration of reactants decreases. With respect to reactants, we are using negative sign. Products increases, with respect to products, we use positive sign. Now if you are going to use a symbol, the difference in concentration is delta R. Difference in concentration is delta R, and difference in timing will be delta T. Okay? Then rate of reaction with respect to reactant will be minus dr by dt. Remember, rate of a reaction is always positive quantity. And here we use minus sign because the R2 will be less than R1. Because concentration, suppose it is 5 m here, it will become 2 m. Okay? 0 m continues. So 2 m minus 5 m, you will get minus 3. But rate is never negative, and that minus will compensate with this. We get rate of reaction positive only. So this is rate of a reaction with respect to with respect to reactants. And they will ask in the examination what this negative sign indicates. Here negative sign indicates or shows what? Negative sign indicates a decrease in the concentration of reactants with time. So delta R is a change in concentration in a small interval of time, delta T. So just like if you want example, suppose you are going to start a chemical reaction at 10 a.m. Just imagine at 10 a.m. And the concentration of reactant is 10 molar. Okay? Then at 10:10 a.m. So if the concentration reduces to 7 m, then the delta T will be how much? 10 minutes. Delta T will be 10 minutes, and the delta R will be, remember, R2 minus R1 that will be minus 3. 7 minus 10 minus 3. But rate cannot be negative, and hence the rate will be minus of minus 3 upon 10, minus minus cancels, 3 upon 10, that will be 0.3. That one thing you remember. So rate of a reaction is always positive. Rate of reaction is always positive. Is always positive. It cannot be negative. And hence for reactants, to compensate the negative value of concentration, because concentration goes on decreasing, so with time concentration decreases, hence second minus first will be a negative quantity, and that negative quantity, with the help of this negative, it will be converted into positive. And hence the rate of reaction with respect to reactants is denoted as rate is equal to minus dr by dt, change in concentration divided by change in time or time interval. And what is the value of minus? This is negative sign indicates a decrease in the concentration of reactants with the time. Similarly, if you take products, similarly with respect to products, same thing will be there. So rate with respect to products, will be, so P2 minus P1, P2 minus P1, P2 minus P1, and divided by T2 minus T1. Okay? So since, suppose here 2m we are going to get here, with time it becomes 5m, because it goes on increasing. Okay? It goes on increasing. And hence P2 will be bigger, P1 will be smaller. Product goes on increasing, hence P2 will be smaller value, P2 will be automatically bigger value and P1 will be smaller value, and hence we are going to get, this is the rate is equal to, so this is same principle, same thing, rate is equal to plus. Because product goes on increasing in concentration, hence P1 will be smaller, P2 will be bigger, P3 will be still bigger, they go on increasing. And hence this is plus sign we are going to use, and this is delta concentration of products divided by delta T. So this is your with respect to reactants first equation, and this is reaction with respect to products, this is second equation. So this is with respect to products. So now in the examination they are going to ask for 2 marks. What they are going to ask you? Just like I told you the definition, we can combine these two, because actually out of 2 one thing will happen. Out of 2 one thing will happen, and hence we can measure the rate either with respect to this or with respect to this. So combining equation 1 and 2, we can write in general, the rate of reaction will be, equal to, the rate can be expressed as, okay, plus or minus dr by dt. But here problem comes, either we have to write reactant or we have to write products, and hence we are going to change the symbol. We can write dc by dt. So dc by dt. But remember, this symbol in mathematics indicates plus and minus ಅಲ್ಲ, plus or minus. Plus or minus. So they will ask you in the examination why the rate of a reaction can be expressed in terms of this. The answer already I told you. Or they may ask you only this much. So why the rate of reaction is represented in the form of plus or minus. Or they may also ask you the rate of reaction is represented by plus or minus dC by dt, change in concentration of reactants or products, because generally we are taken. And what is the significance of plus and minus? So, as I told you, here plus sign indicates or shows increase in concentration of products during reaction. So what you have to write? You have to write for two lines. Here plus sign shows, here plus sign indicates or shows, minus sign indicates or shows. Minus sign indicates, negative sign is there, plus, we are writing plus or minus. So plus is always for products. Plus sign indicates increase in the concentration of products. Increase in the concentration of products. And this minus sign indicates decrease in the concentration of reactant.